Sunday, welcome to another vlog. I am, of course, riding in the car. If you saw my last vlog, you saw that I did my hair, and this is the turnout. When I get back home, I'll show you guys, but sorry. But anyway, I am headed to go take pictures. If you don't know, I am a photographer. My niece, she takes all of my photos for my blog and Instagram and all of that. So if you guys want to see how this photo shoot turned out, go head over to Instagram and see my page. I'm going to be posting these photos with this outfit and many more from this look. I did do my makeup. I can tell that I may need a little bit more whoosh. I look a little plain, but I think it may work out. I don't know. So if you saw the last vlog, like I said, you saw the products that I use or the product that I use. I didn't show you my shampoo, which I'll show you guys that. I did do my nails. Let's just say I need to do them maybe over. They probably will look okay from a distance, but up close they're gonna look a little, you know. I know I told you guys I was thinking about cutting my hair, and I still am. So before anybody comes on here and say, oh my god, your hair is gorgeous, thank you. However, I don't know, I really want to cut it, but this style came out really cute, so we don't know. I flat twist my hair, y'all. I don't know about creating a video for that. I just don't know. I don't want to get into the whole natural hair segment and you guys think I'm going to create natural hair videos, because I'm not. But maybe when I get ready to flat twist it, I'll put a clip or something in there, because I just don't want to go back to doing natural hair. So yeah, but I did flat twist, and then at the end I did perm rods. So I just basically flat twist my hair, and when I got toward the end, I did not twist that at all. I just basically wrapped the hair around the perm rod. I can show you guys that portion when I get ready to redo it. So we are headed to probably downtown to take our photos for this session. I have 4 outfits. This is one. My go-to regimen for making sure that I am not I'm not struggling when I take my clothes off in the car or in my pop-up tent that I use. I tend to keep the outfit that's going to give me the most problem. I try to wear that on to the photo shoot. So that will be my first photo outfit, and then I change into something that's a little more comfortable, and then, or I'm not gonna say difficult, but it's a little bit more change worthy, I guess. But I kept my jewelry very simple. I brought only 2 purses. This look that I have is going to be a vacation look. It's going to be very simple, summer. You're headed to rooftop. Now, I pulled the tags off of this dress this morning, which means your girl done lost a little weight. This is a Forever 21 2X, and when I bought this probably last year, yes, that's just how long I've had it. I bought this last year. I want to say, was it last year or was it the year before? I don't really know. I've had it for a while, and I have yet to wear it because I couldn't wear it. And I can't remember if it was the chest area that had me suffocating, or if it was my hips and I could not pull it over. I want to say it was my top. So this morning I was like, okay, I need a summer outfit or a spring outfit, something that I can wear to showcase for the, you know, summertime. And I was like, oh, let me just try this on. Let me see how far I have to go. And y'all, I can wear it. So praise God, praise Jesus. We thank you for being able to wear this. I'm so grateful. So I'm going to show you guys this outfit in a upcoming video that I'm going to do for the summer series or something like that. It's going to be on YouTube, of course. So you guys will see that video later on in the month. I'm only going to do 2 locations this time. Normally I try to do 2 if I have 4 outfits. If I have more than 4, I'll do maybe 3 locations. Okay, give or take, we are done in about 2 hours, an hour and a half to 2 hours, give or take how far the second location is from where we're starting. So in my mind, I kind of know where I want to shoot for this look, and then for the first look, I'm trying to see what I'm going to wear. Yeah, I kind of know where I want to be for these 2 looks, and then we're going to go maybe like across the street for the second. It's going to be very simple. I do not want to complicate this. I want to be able to shoot. That's typically how I work. So anyway, let me concentrate on the road, and I will see you guys in a minute. What's going on, y'all? We are back from taking photos. I have been home for about 3-4 hours. I think I got back about 12. So it's probably about 5 hours. And I am proud to announce that I did a outfit video. So disregard my hair. My hair in the front is very loose. It's always been that way. So when it grows out, it just grows out. It's real straight. I never have to perm. When I used to get perms, I never had to perm the front or the back. So disregard that. I did an outfit video, and it's going to be for Instagram. However, I'm going to post it here on YouTube. And it's how to basically wear, how to maximize the clothes that you have in your closet, basically. And I went to the thrift store one day and wanted some distressed shorts. So I couldn't find any, and so I just got some men pants, cut them up, and distressed them myself. So I'm going to show you guys how you can take a pair of distressed shorts, if you own a pair, or just a pair of denim shorts, and how to kind of dress it up and make it your own. So I created that video, and that is so out of my comfort zone because I don't wear shorts. But we finna have all these legs out, all these knees. There's probably ass shit. We're gonna have them out this year. I am too old to be worried about, oh, I don't look right in this. I'm wearing it. And that's part of my confidence. That's part of me getting out of my comfort zone. So the video that I post here is going to be a talk through of like where you can wear this item from, why I chose to pair the things that I paired with it. I am not a style expert, but I have learned how to dress up my body and what looks good on me and how to kind of make things look right. So if you have the same body type as I do, then maybe it would encourage you, even if you don't have the same body type as I do. But if you like the way I style something, maybe you can try it. I don't know. So that's just part of what I did today. Now I am about, of course, you know, I took pictures earlier, and we went, my niece and I, we went to a cheesecake location and got a cookie and all of that. So now I'm about to eat this salad that I have and put up all the items that I already like laid out because I've been creating content. And then I am going to work on the podcast. So hopefully this week I can have an episode out. I think what I'm going to do is write everything out for 2 episodes and then come back and record it the next day. So tomorrow I'm going to create another outfit video because I'm feeling like, okay, I can do this. Especially I did my hair. I'm not wearing a wig. I'm not wearing a puff or a ponytail or anything like that. So tonight I'll probably like braid, flat twist the front part of my hair. And since I'm not going to work, I'll leave it like that for a minute and then I'll unravel it later on and then create the video. So I don't know what I'm going to probably create. I probably make it simple and just create a video of the items that I already have, like the the photos that I took today. I'm thinking I'm just going to create that. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's 5 outfits. Or is it 4? So that's 4 outfits right there that I can create. That's what I'm going to do. So then that'll be another video. Actually, that'll be 4 videos. So that'll be 5. Yay. So let me get ready and get me something to eat. Gotta take this makeup off and I'll come back on here before I go to bed. Oh Lord, what's going on? You guys, happy Monday. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. So I have been up since really like 4 o'clock. Excuse my hair. This is half of the reason why I don't really wear my natural hair. Because this little piece, all of this, it sticks up. So we got started early. I did not go to the gym. Went to the gym on Saturday and I did leg day. I did a full body and I have increased my weights. And so my arms are super, super tight. They don't hurt, but, well, they do hurt, but they're not, I didn't want to put any more work on them. Put it like that. I'm going to work out in the morning. Today, you guys got a chance to basically, you didn't see much. I was reading my devotion, reading my scripture or my chapter for the day. It came from Jeremiah, the first chapter, 1 through 11, I believe. And I wanted to start with a book from the Bible. And I do my devotion, daily devotion. Then I turn to the Bible and I read a chapter. That's the goal, a chapter a day. So that's what I was doing. Got my coffee. Did I edit? No, I went ahead and I transferred all of the clips that I had from last week into a folder so that I can clean my card out on here. So I did that. I created another guide that I basically already really had. I just kind of revamped it. So I did that. Now I am going to go ahead and finish logging into my 9 to 5. I'm going to work a couple of hours because today I don't have a lot on my plate, but I have like 4 or 5 goals that I want to complete for my 9 to 5. So I'm going to go ahead and, take care of that, which is pretty simple. And then I am going to start editing the photos that we took yesterday. I'm a photographer, so my photography is with on lifestyle content or lifestyle photography, elopements, branding, as well as, you know, I have mini sessions and things like that. But for my personal brand, I have my niece to shoot me. So we work together. I actually had a gig last year with my job. They hired me to be the photographer for some headshots. So I did that, and she of course came along with me. She is my one faithful employee that I have, contract worker. So she of course gets paid. She is not on any type of freebie. She gets paid. She Every time we shoot, she gets paid. If she goes to a gig with me, she gets paid. What else? Anything that I need her for that's for my brand, she gets money. So that's just how I am, period. So we got a chance to do 4 looks. My go-to look is always like a casual style, a work style, vacation style, or some type of any new items that I have. So all of the clothes that you guys saw yesterday in the clips, or what I put up here, are items that I have already owned, with the exception of the shoes. So some of the shoes were brand new, some of the shoes were old, and hopefully next week, I'm hoping, or maybe the beginning. Well, no, when you guys see this, it will be, I don't freaking know. Yeah, I think when you guys see this, it will be May. Yeah, it will be May. So this month in May, I am going to, of course, be a little bit more consistent. I'm getting back into my styling videos. I am doing that because I'm doing it for me, but I'm also doing it for you. And probably tonight you guys will see how I redo my hair. I'm only going to what am I going to do to my hair? I'm only going to flat twist it again, and then I am going to, of course, flat twist it. I probably won't put the perm rods in there at the bottom. I don't know. I may. We'll see. But if I do decide to do that, I will record that, just kind of in a chit-chatting, getting ready, unwind and all of that. I do need to record the outfits that I wore yesterday for the photos. I'm going to make a video out of those because why not? They're already out. I might as well. So I'm going to make a video for that. Probably do just a little bit of makeup, not a whole lot, and then finish my podcast. So it's going to be a freaking busy day. I do need to study. I showed you guys last week the study material that I have to study for while I was at work. So I'm going to spend 2 hours today studying for that. This book that I have is only 11 chapters or 11 units, which I think I can do it. So I'm going to go in and study 2 hours for that. Hopefully I'm trying to get rid of 1 chapter a day. But again, y'all, I have ADD. I know that about myself. So pray to God I can get through those 2 hours. It may not be 2 consecutive hours, probably only 1 hour at a time. And then I'm going to take a break and do something else. So what I have come to realize, if you work a 9 to 5 and you are a content creator, YouTuber, or whatever, you are going to have to intertwine your 9 to 5, and maybe people have already been doing this, it's just my slow butt, but intertwine your 9 to 5 with your content creation or editing. I saw another YouTuber do that. She basically was like working on one station, her 9 to 5, then she was editing on her other computer. Like, I'm not thinking smart. I'm giving my 9 to 5 all of me, and I can basically do both things. So there's no excuse. I'm praying that I'm going to have a good day. I got a book that I am listening to. This week I am listening to, it's called Restore. And it is by J.J. Seegers. So J.J. Seegers is the author of this book. She is African American. And it says it's going to take me 16 hours to read this doggone thing. However, ain't nobody got time to listen to this for 16 hours. So probably I may be able to be done with it in a short, we're gonna speed up this talking, in a shorter time frame, because I ain't got 16 hours to listen to this. I'm back on here probably around lunchtime. If I don't, you know why. What's going on? You guys headed to go pick up some food because we are hungry. Need something to eat. My head is hurting. What's up? Because it's cold, and you know, I've been crying a little bit today. You guys know why. So I don't know, probably, I'm not gonna say I should have took a half a day. It's just I'm kind of like out of it, but I'm going to go get me something to eat. And I know my friend would want me to continue and not really be sad, so that's what I'm gonna do. So y'all, I wanted to save this conversation for when I do my hair and makeup, but I'm gonna give you like a prelude to the conversation, and we'll pick it back up later. But I really want to know, what is the issue, or what are the problems that women in their 30s and some 40s are having with meeting a man or meeting a good man. Now, I am going to provide my little spiel later when I twist my hair. It probably will be later on tonight. But I want to know, like, what is the issue? Is it that the men are just not of good quality? Is it that, like, what is it? Now, I have my theory. I will share that later. I'm not going to share it now. But I have my theory. And you guys know I have been married. It'll be 3 years next month. However, my husband and I, we have been together for 9 years. What is the issue in the dating world? I know it's been years since I have been out in the dating world, so I don't know. So is it the men are just not being men? Is it that they are requiring more and they don't want to do anything? Like, what is the issue? Comment below. What's going on, y'all? I told you I was going to come back on here while I'm doing my hair. So we had a conversation in the car. If you guys recall, I was talking about dating. And before I get back into that conversation, I am using the product that I bought the other day from Ulta in the car. And the question I have is, why is it so hard for ladies in their upper 30s, lower 40s to meet a man? But my question is, why is it so hard for women, you know, black women, to find or meet quality men, you know, at the age of 30, 35, 38, 39, even 40? What's the problem? Like, is it the men that you guys are meeting? Are they not, like, I don't know. Tell me. Comment below. Like, what is the issue? Now, I am not a relationship coach or someone who has a extensive knowledge in the dating world, because I've been hemmed up for the last 9 years. Pardon my dog. That means somebody is home. And so I know for me, when I was dating, I had the, you know, I'm not gonna go through certain stuff. We ain't gonna have these different conversations. Like I was just no nonsense type, type of person. And after about 6 months, if if I felt like it wasn't going nowhere, I ended it. Sometimes it didn't even take 6 months. Sometimes it was really like 3 months. But what is it? Is it that the men want women who are more submissive? However, they don't want to be the man that they're supposed to be? Or is it that women have taken on the role of being independent? independent, all of that. Maybe that's it. I don't know. For me, I, of course, had my child before I was married, and I was a single mother. So therefore, I had to, do what I needed to do for my child, because the father was not doing what he should have been doing. And I had to be independent. Not saying I didn't need a man. It just said that, hey, I don't have a man right now, so I got to do what I got to do. But for the ones who are single, and for the ones who don't have any children, and you can't meet anybody, like, what is it? Like, what is the game that these guys are splitting to you guys now? Like, are they saying, oh, baby, I can make your dreams come true? What is it? I can offer one piece of advice to you, women out there that's dating and who has a desire to be married. Seek God, of course. That's the biggest advice. Pray and ask God, to lead you to where, well, I'm not going to say to lead you, but to put you in the place that you need to be in order to receive the man that he has for you. A lot of times, I think we as women, we feel like, oh, we're supposed to be married. We're a great catch, and we're supposed to be married by a certain time. And, if we're not married by a certain time, then maybe there's something wrong with us. And we have some women who feel like a man's role is to basically, I'm not going to say do what I say do, but sometimes I feel like women feel, you the man, you should come and chase me. Now, he that findeth a wife, findeth a good thing. The man, yes. He, in my opinion, he is supposed to find you. However, I don't think that means that he's going to come and knock on your door and say, hey, God told me to come down here. You my wife. I don't take that as that. I think that when you're in the dating world and the man realizes that I've been dating this young lady for 2 years, I can't see myself without her. I feel like this is the woman that God has for me, therefore I'm ready to make a move. Now, if that happens, yes, he didn't go searching for you. You guys met however you guys met, and it came about, I want to marry this woman. Now, the saying that my husband likes to tell people, when we were dating, was that I knew this is what he was saying, I knew I was not going anywhere. So therefore, I don't know what he meant by that. Like, he ain't going nowhere. And I'm like, okay, but are we getting married? Because my desire was to be married. I wasn't meant to be somebody's girlfriend for the rest of my life. Now, I was okay with being single for the rest of my life, but I'm not going to give you girlfriend, First of all, my biggest thing is I wasn't going to be the special lady in his life for the rest of my life. I'm not going to be that. I have more to offer my doggone self than to be that to a man. So that's number one. I think that women now have a hard time. Okay, I feel that nowadays women have a hard time finding men, because I think women have this notion that, a man is supposed to beg you, or a man is supposed to come to you and say, we want to be wined and dined, and we as women, so that's what I'm saying, we as women wants to be wined and dined. We want a man to come and do all these things for us, but then you don't want to do some things. Now, I'm not putting it all on the women. Fellas, if you're listening, if you're out there, y'all got to do some work too. And that's why it's so important as a woman and as a man to say, I think the issue is that a lot of women, they want to be chased. That's just how I look at it. I feel like women don't want to, when they say a man that he that find a wife find a good thing, the woman feels like, oh, he's supposed to come after me. He's supposed to be chasing me. Hey, this ain't Tom and Jerry. Ain't nobody chasing you. We not doing it. Same thing as a man. Ain't nobody chasing no men. Ladies, ain't nobody chasing you. Now, there's a difference with being pursued, in my opinion. If a man pursues you, if he's saying, you know what, I like the way this young lady carries herself. I like this about her. I'm interested in her. I'm intrigued by her. I like the conversation. Now, you can't, it's just me. You can't expect a man, the man that you want, in my opinion, to come meet you halfway, or let me start back over. You can't expect the type of man that you want, whether that is a clean-cut guy, has a 9-to-5, or has a career, who has his own place, whether it's a home, whether it's an apartment, whatever it is. You can't expect that man is going to look at you and say, this is my wife, and you half naked. I'm just saying, it needs to be told, because I think women feel like the attraction is to be half naked. Now, when I was dating, I went years ago. When I was dating, I went on a celibate, journey where I still dated men, but I let them know, hey, I'm not, going to partake in the sinful acts, intercourse. And some men was like, oh, no. Then some men was like, well, we gonna see. But you can't expect a man. Now, a man is gonna be a man. Now, if you half naked, and granted, I know some people like, well, I met my husband half naked and it wasn't no issue and he still loved me. Okay, that's you. That's great. That's wonderful. But honestly, I think that a lot of women, they have this notion that the man is supposed to do all the work. And you sit here and you as a woman be catered to. There comes a time and a place for all of that. Now, for me and my husband, there are moments where, yeah, he caters to me. There are moments where I cater to him. There are moments that, we cater to each other at the same time. But I think the problem is when the people, or women or men, people, whatever, decide to date, I think they don't have these conversations of saying, hey, what is it that you're looking for? What is it that you're looking for? What is it that you want out of life? What is it that you want out of a relationship? I think that right there is part of the problem, communication. Now, if you as a woman saying, I'm independent, I'm really not looking for, I want to date. You say to yourself, okay. Now, when I was 20 something, I had this idea that I was going to meet my husband, at 25, I was going to have my kids, you know, by 30, and everything was going to be great. Well, that didn't happen. I had my kid at 25. I didn't get married till I was 40. And to be honest with you, that was the best decision as far as, you know, getting married later on in life. I think a lot of women, they feel like getting married after 35 is taboo, or they feel like, you know, oh, I'm not going to meet my guy, or he's not going to be the guy that I want. And that's another thing. The ideal guy that you want may not be the ideal guy that God has for you. And I'm just saying. Now, when we get into the whole, you know, like me and my husband, we talk about this, you know, he's like, oh, you know, I want somebody who's going to treat me right, just in conversation. His thing is, you know, you want somebody who's going to treat you right. Yeah, you do. You also want somebody who looks good to you. There's no point in being with somebody who you're not attracted to. So when I was younger, I had what it was called a list, which I think a lot of women should go back to it. I think a lot of women, oh, I dropped my earring. I think a lot of women should write down the type of man they're looking for from head to toe. I don't care if it's what they look like, how tall they are, if they're dark skin, light skin, brown skin, white, black. You write down everything that you want out of a man, right? And then once you write those things down, you then go back over that list and you say, okay, the things that I desire are all of these important. Looks, is that important to you? If you say yes, keep it, you know. But if you say, well, no, looks really don't matter, I just want to be attracted to him, then mark that off, okay? Then you continue down the list and you say to yourself, okay, you know, I want him to have a college education. Okay, bam. That's important to you, which, in my opinion, I don't think a college education makes you educated. I just feel like a college education means that you are disciplined enough to go through 4 years, 6 years, 8 years, however long, of a course, follow directions, pass the exam, and get a degree. Now, I don't know if some of you guys know this or not, but I got my degree later on in life. Just finished my degree actually last year, and I was 42. Now, I have been in banking, finance, investments since I was 21. I was trading on the stock market when I was 19. Didn't have a degree, didn't have a whole lot of education, but I was trading options, you know, on the freaking stock market at 19, at 20. So when people say, oh, I want somebody to be, you know, you have to have a education, you have to have a diploma, or you have to have a college degree or a master's, all of that. If that's important to you, fine, cool, okay. Then you go back down to whatever else that's important. Then you go to the basics. How does this man, how do you want this man to treat you? Do you want him to treat you well? Of course you want him to treat you well. Do you want him to, you know, respect you, love you, honor you, cherish you, not cheat on you, and all those things? Of course you want that. So what happens when the person that you're claiming that you want does not have everything that you're looking for? So say for instance, if you're saying that the person that I want him to be college educated, treat me well, do all of this, but yet he's short. Now, I'll be honest, I could never date a short man. Woo, child. Like, that was the one prayer I said, Lord, don't you let him be short. Lord, please, because I've dated, you know, men who were shorter than me. I dated a guy, a nice guy, you know, nice looking. And I told him, I was like, you just too short. Like, he was probably an inch taller than me, and I'm 5'4". Oh, Jesus, you know? And someone asked me, but what if, you know, that was your husband? I was like, well, you know what? If that was my husband, I missed the opportunity. But I also believe that God would not give me anything. I don't want to say he wouldn't give me anything. But I think God listens. God knows you have to be attracted to a person. I was not attracted to him. Now, was he a good man? Yes. But he also was a workaholic. You know, he had a job, a part-time job, another job. He did too much. And for me, he felt like he didn't have time for me. So that wasn't going to work. But I think women nowadays find it very hard. Number one, you have a lot of same-sex relationships, and that may be a reason. It could be men don't want to grow up. It could be, you know, women don't want to date a certain age bracket. Like, I'm very honest. I've always dated older men. Like, I've always dated men who were basically 10 years older than me. I'm not ashamed to say it. So when I was 30, I was dating a 40-year-old because mentally my mind was at 40. I wasn't doing the things that 30-year-olds were doing. Happy Tuesday. I am late. It is almost 12 o'clock and I'm just now coming on here seeing you guys. I went to work this morning. I showed my face. That's exactly all I did because it's 12 o'clock. I went to work about 8:30, maybe 9. And I am headed back to the house. Y'all, I went and put on some clothes. Had to put my face on and do all that stuff because I thought it was going to be a meeting with all of the DEI or DI, now that they're calling it that, networks. And it was only a couple of us in there. But, you know, whatever. So, I'm headed back to the house now. I'm going to show you guys my work outfit. Let me know if you guys want to see what I wear to work, corporate America style, because I am not in healthcare. I'm not a teacher. Maybe you could wear this as a teacher. I don't know. But corporate America, if you work a typical 9 to 5, off on weekends, I feel like I have to say this. If you work a typical 9 to 5, you're off on the weekends, Monday through Friday, you know, you're trying to elevate in your career, you're trying to advance to the next level, and you want to, you know, meet people and all of that good stuff, and you need some tips for that, let me know. I have so much information from self-experience that I went through. Ooh, this road is bumpy. That I went through in my own career, and so I don't mind by passing this information on to anyone that may be interested. But I'm gonna start, and you guys let me know if you guys want to see this. I'm gonna start like doing more outfit inspirations because there are people who work in a corporate setting and you guys don't know what to wear. I'll tell you now, I do not wear a whole lot of heels because I'm over that. I will wear, you know, flats and loafers and slides and mules and all of that, but I'm not putting on no heels. It's just not that serious. So everyone seemed to enjoy or like my outfit that I had on. This necklace that I have on now is from the thrift store. You guys know I am a thrifter. The pants I have on came from the thrift store. I want to say the shoes cost more than anything that I am wearing. This shirt came from Shein, which, if you guys are on a fitness journey, do not look at the scale. Look at the, take your measurements, try on clothes, anything to show your transformation in inches, because maybe, how long ago was that? Probably a couple of weeks ago, and it may be even longer. This shirt was so little, okay? I'm talking about little. It was so snug. Like, I had to put safety pins in about 2 buttons, in between 2 buttons. And it was just so, it just did not, I didn't feel confident. I felt, you know, I felt tight. It just didn't do it for me. So now the shirt fits. Like, it's loose even in my arms. My arms and my boob area is the hardest part for me to lose, and it's the hardest part for me to like tone up and all of that, because when I gain weight at the top, my back, my breasts, my arms, and my stomach. That it just blows up like a balloon, child. So I am happy to say that I can wear this shirt again. Thank God. Well, actually, I can actually wear the shirt because this is my first time wearing it out in public, and I've had it for 2 years. When I tried it on, I want to say either earlier this year or late last year, I could not wear it. It was hideous. Like, I was swole. So I'm going to start showing you guys, you know, more outfits, especially that I have in my closet, because I can wear some of my things. Some things I still can't, but a lot of the things I can. So I want to show you guys that. And if that's something that you're interested in, if you're looking for more inspiration, you guys please comment below. I know it ain't many of y'all because I'm still new to this channel. And however, if you stumble up on this vlog and you hear me talking right now, I want you to know to please tell me what it is that you want to see from me. But anyway, let me concentrate on this road, and I will see you guys when I get home in about 15 minutes. And I'm hungry, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat. What's going on? Headed to the post office. Well, not the UPS office, because I have some more. Well, I don't have any more packages. Well, not PR. I ordered some packages, or I ordered some items from Old Navy the other week, because it's getting summertime, or it's getting warm outside. And make sure I don't hit this. There we go. I'm gonna keep it like this. So I am headed to the UPS store to pick up my packages that I ordered from Old Navy. If you guys haven't been to Old Navy, they had like a little sale, and so I ordered some things. I do have a package from Amazon that I ordered, like a new suction or a new car mount for my camera. So as soon as I get my vehicle back, I'll be able to play with it and use it. Right now, I am in my husband's truck. Y'all know I'm still trying to find my son a car, because this whole, you know, me be at home all the time and not having a vehicle is kind of getting kind of old. The cars are so costly. So the cars nowadays cost so much money. I mean, I don't know if I talked about this. If I did, I will cut this part. But trying to find him a car that is reliable and not very expensive with not a whole lot of miles is crazy. I had a guy tell me today that he had a 2013 Camry. 2017 Camry for $13,500, and it had 109,000 miles on it. And I'm saying to myself, now when I bought my car, I have a Honda CR-V, and when I bought my car, I bought it used, of course, and it had maybe 55,000 miles on it, and I didn't pay but like 15,000, I believe, for the car. Now granted, I bought it, it was 5 years old, so I've had it for 7 years. So what's that, 12? So basically it's a 12-year-old car, and it gets around just fine. I have been to New Orleans 3 or 4 times in the car. I have been to Nashville several times in the car. It's not like, you know, the car, something is wrong with the car. Like, I trust my car to take me wherever I need to go. Now, and when I say wherever, like, I would trust it to Atlanta. I would trust it, you know, to, oh, I'm speeding. I would trust it to New Orleans again. Like, it's not like I don't, you know, I don't trust my car. But there's no way that I am going to spend $13,000 on a car that is 7 years old and already has over 100,000 miles. Now, there was one car that we found that was 5,000, and I want to say it was maybe 10 years old, and it had 100,000 miles on it, and it was 5,000. The only reason why we weren't able to get that car was because there was a guy who came like right before I did and expressed interest in it, and the seller was like, oh, if he doesn't buy it, then I'm gonna, you know, sell it to you. But he ended up buying it. And so that was the car. Like, I would have, that would have been fine, because it's not the mileage that I'm, well, it is the mileage that I'm concerned about, but I feel like, let's be reasonable. Like, why would I buy a car with those many miles on it and I give you all of my money? You know, like, where are the $5,000, $6,000 cars? Like, where are they? Like, where are the little ladies, the old ladies who, you know, don't go nowhere but to Kroger, and they don't need the car anymore? Where are they? Like, sell your car, please. So, oh, I shouldn't have came down here. It's going to be heck to pay. Oh, Jesus. If you are in the Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee area, and you are considering moving to DeSoto County, please reconsider. We are full. We don't need nobody else. I promise you. We don't need. I promise you, we can't take nobody else. We're good. Don't go east. Go east. Go, just continue out east. But I'm headed to the UPS store to pick up my packages. And I'm excited about some of the items. I did buy some jeans. I'm kind of scared because they may be little. Hopefully they're not. And if they're not, I may do a try on. I may not do it today though, because I need to finish up work and close out some things. And I need to figure out if I am going to go to work tomorrow. Oh, decisions. Anyway, let me concentrate on this road and I will come back to you guys. Happy Wednesday. I am sorry if I sound like a man, but I'm just kind of talking to you guys first. It's been a second. Just woke up and now I am cleaning out the laundry area and about to wash some clothes. I wanted to come on here this morning. I've been up since about maybe 5. I didn't go to the gym this morning because today's really like my rest day, but I went to bed late. I went to bed about 10, which I should have went to bed about 8 so that I can get up and kind of do some things around here. So I got up about 5, and I know I showed you guys, well, no, I didn't show you guys. I went to the post office or the UPS store and picked up my packages from Old Navy, but I didn't show you guys what I purchased. And I think I'm going to wait because I'm going to actually film an outfit routine. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I did a filming of some distressed denim shorts that I DIY'd myself. Bought the pants from the thrift store, cut them up, and distressed them. And so I created a couple of videos of how you can style it. And I recorded the outfits on my phone. And in my living room, I changed the bulbs. So let me say this. I did change the bulbs because I think that was an issue. My lighting was kind of really dim. and it wasn't the best quality. And so at first I was going to just record them all over and just, I'll just do it over, no big deal. And then I thought about it. I don't have time to do all of that. So I'm going to keep it as is. My stomach growling. I'm going to keep it as is and just deal with it. And so the next videos that I create, I'm going to record them either on this camera, which is my vlogging camera, or I am going to pull out the big boy and record on there. I think the lens, well, I can record my 24 lens that I have. Oh my God, I need to eat. That lens will do just fine because this is a 24 millimeter, and I think it goes up to 70, I believe. But it goes all the way down to 1.8. Sorry, you may not know what all that means, but anyway, it's the smaller the number is, the lower the number is. So if it's like 24-35, the wider the lens is. And so if it's like a 70, the more cropped it is. So zoom, not zoom, zoom, not zoom, if that makes it easier. So the camera that I have is a Canon. Yeah, I have a Canon 90D. That's the camera that I use to do filming and all of that. Also, and the lens that I use is a 24, a 35, and a 50. I only have 3. I'm thinking that I'm going to need a 24-70 lens, or maybe even a 85 lens. I'm noticing that when I'm taking photos, the lens I have is just not, I'm not going to say it's not good enough, but I need to be able to kind of be far back and still keep my subject in line. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Think. So the purpose of me saying all of that is the next videos that I'm going to record, styling videos, is going to have to be on my camera because I didn't like that quality. Now, the issue with recording on my camera is the fact that sometimes I forget to edit, or it's not an extra step, but it's easier to edit on my phone. So I need to make sure that when I'm doing that, I'm editing all in one day. And so anyway, that's that. I'm actually by the time you guys see this video, if you go to my shorts, that video or those outfit inspirations with the denim DIY shorts should be up on my shorts because I've been posting those. So by the time you guys see it, you will see all 5. And that was something that I created just off of a whim, just to kind of get back into creating content, styling videos for Instagram. And I want to show you guys on here like outfit styling and styling videos as well, just because some people don't fool with Instagram, so that's what I want to do. But anyway, let me get ready. I need to check to see if I need to go into the office today. I know that I am scheduled for a webinar today, and I'm also scheduled for a keynote speaker event, and I am scheduled for a DEY lunching afternoon something party. I don't know if it's today or if it's tomorrow, so I need to go and check it out. If it's today, then of course I'll need to go into the office probably after 12. And it's so crazy. I go into the office, show my face, and then I leave. That's exactly what, oh, my stomach. That's exactly what I do. So I may end up doing that. But I'm going to get my coffee, log into work to see what I have. I'm going to finish editing one of my vlogging from last week. I need to finish my podcast episode, wash some clothes. I need to make out a grocery list because I need to go to the grocery store Friday. We've been ordering food and it's ridiculous. So I have money for that and I need to use that money. So yeah, I think that's all for now. So let me get started.